So, a continuation of more explanation to elements and why it occurs. So, the first thing I want to talk about is the incident with element death. So, people often say love you to death or love element to death. So, the reason why I believe this relationship occurred in 2005 was symbolically because that quote went around. So that completes the story of why that incident occurred. Another one I want to say is have a nice life. So nice being my sister, and life symbolically this guy that I met named Chad Burgess. Ironically, his last name is Burgess, sounds similar to bogus. So does this guy actually have a last name? And when referring to life, you would automatically think chlorophyll green and the sun rays blonde. So this is why I am led to believe that this friend that I met, this element, is obviously life. So the incident that occurred, I believe, in the post office around 2000 and I want to say 17 or 18. I believe it's 2018 to be exact. I went to the post office and there I met infinity element person. So this must have been quotes that went around as love you to infinity. So this is most likely the reason why I was walking and showing up to element infinity. So as a lot of people believe that when they pray, and they do pray, they speak proper English, and majority of the people like to pray to God. And the sentences, everything might come better and clearer. But for my prayers, I pray to God of the universes or universe. And when I prayed, since I was young, around 1988, I prayed for my soulmate. And I've always prayed to God of the universes. So, this being said, silent prayers, things like that, I've always prayed for my soulmate. And as funny as this is, it actually shows that I did get granted my wishes and prayers. And I did engage soul element, which is a vampire, king vampire, that is soul element. And not to say people's wishes aren't granted, but people's wishes and prayers are definitely granted. But the reasoning behind all this is the studies and the knowledge received is definitely worth it in the long run when I have been placed in this type of situation. So for other people, it might be easier to pray to God and go to heaven, things like that. But what incident happened to Jane Doe, John Doe in 1988? I remember clearly, voices all hopping all over me, threatening me if I believed in God, and I shook it out like a worm in my head that just went out and said, I don't believe in God. Strange enough, if element trust is really God, then I happen to get him as a father, and he did gain my trust.